Previously on Okami! With the fall of the Orochi, the adventure continues. Hey, Sakaya. What's up? There's more to be fought. I know. I don't know what you're on about it soon. Yes, that's why I'm leaving. Possibly. Mm-hmm. Ah. How convenient. See what I mean? Yep. Yeah. Well, she stopped calling you Bug. What do you want? Uh-huh. Right. Woo! But of course, before we head there, there's more to be gathered around Shinshu. Aha! Chiefly in that the nameless man has finished his next pot. Oh yes, and if you're planning to use our new weapon, then it's very advisable to get some practice with it. Hey, white connoisseur! Your nose never lets you down, eh? You're just in time to check out my fourth masterpiece, man. The auburn neck. Getting the color just right was a challenge even for me. Go ahead, take it. Do with it what nature tells you to. Thank you, sir. Alright. Let's head off in this direction. Hopefully have a run-in with another familiar face. There he is. Hey, the pooch! Moments running about, so it's passed me by. I just heard that Susanoo took on Orochi. That guy's really something, eh? Maybe there will be less monsters getting in the way. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you haven't forgotten our little competition, have you? I've been practicing. I'm a whole lot faster than I was before. Anyway, can't chat, gotta fly. Faster, huh? We'll see about that. Truth is, no, he's not. Now he's just leaving debris. Whew! You caught up with me again. You sure are fast, Pooch. Top Sprinter. You got 2 victories under your belt now. Yay! And just because it's right here. Yes, not only did we catch up with him, we didn't put down that vase. He is no match. So clearly, since we defeated Orochi, the Moon Cave must have returned, right? Right? Well... not so much. I hear Susanoo defeated that wicked monster. Is it really true? I have noticed the monsters here in Shinshu are less violent. And even though the Moon Cave still hasn't turned up, the Guardian statue where the Moon Cave used to be is tiny. It's a tiny little thing of a boy and girl holding hands. Maybe that evil demon's curse has finally been lifted. Boy and girl holding hands. Maybe they were sacrificed to the monster. It's sad that the treasured sword Tsukuyomi is still missing. But at least we've got Susanoo to protect us if anything happens. Yeah, at least there's that. So yeah, as I'd mentioned, you didn't get everything from the Moon Cave. You can't go back. It's gone forever. But we have our final statue here for which we can bring an offering of vase. Oh well. Enough of that. We need to make our way to the capital, which means traveling to Taka Pass. There is not anything of note to be found in Agata Forest, except of course that Kokiri is no longer to be found there. He and Ume have gone off on their travels. So, there's no fishing to be had there anymore. So, with that in mind, let us travel. Whee! Oh yes, and also of note, the guy who was buying fish at an increased rate, he's no longer buying them at an increased rate, so if you still have any fish, keep a hold of them. There is a new merchant available that will buy them at better rates. At least he will be once we reach the city, but first... I have a bit of a checkpoint to get past. Which involves quite the bridge. Now, we could have come here earlier, but there was literally nothing to do. You know, except for gather some praise. And maybe a few other treasures. That's not it. Yay! Oh, what a pain! Now that the big drawbridge has been raised, I can't get home. I heard Queen Himiko had issued an order to close off the city. But why would she give her orders like that? With so little warning. Suppose I'll just have to sell my goods here for now. Haven't been sent to do the shopping, have you? Nope. Oh, ma'am. Oh, what a cute little donkey. You stuck here too? Oh, that big bridge over there. People call it the big drawbridge. It's what links Taka Pass with the city. As you can see, they keep the bridge raised these days. I wonder what's going on over in the city. There'd be more customers if the big drawbridge was back. I can barely make ends meet with the way things are now. I've been running this place by myself since my husband died. But maybe my tea serving days are over.
Hey there, Pooch. You hoping to head over to the city too? I'm afraid no one's going anywhere with the big drawbridge like that. Even the checkpoint guards don't know why it's been raised. I bet there's something a bit fishy going on.
Bit fishy, you say?
Hey, you understand what I'm saying, eh? Want me to let you in on a rumor I heard? Apparently, there's some mysterious illness in Sean City. I wouldn't normally believe that kind of rumor, of course. But thinking about it when I first heard it, well, it was right around the time the bridge was raised. If the rumor's true, I guess there's no hurry to leave here.
Sounds like quite the rumor. Hey, you!
This is the checkpoint for Seon City. This big drawbridge is the only way in or out. But no one is allowed into the city right now. That's an absolute order from Queen Himiko. Say, those Phoenix statues that protect this checkpoint? Well, they burned with the sacred flames that drove away evil. However, they had been out until recently. The sacred flame should never go out. Maybe that rumor is true. You've heard that rumor, haven't you?
What rumor?
You haven't heard the rumor, about the huge curse zone? Everyone's up in arms because it happened so close to the big day. By big day, I mean the Kamiki festival held each year. Thus, it was the 100th festival since that monster was defeated. So everyone's saying that it's the 100-year curse. Of course, I was the first to start spreading the rumor.
Bark!
The cursed zone is gone and peace is returned. What's more, the sacred flames return to the Phoenix statues. Now I won't have to worry about monsters sneaking up at night. Anyway. I guess I can't remember who I've told to. I've told so many.
Hello, sir. Oh, hello there. What's the matter, Poochie? Why the sad look? You'll never get anywhere looking like that. It's bad luck. I'm Yoichi, the greatest archer among all the city guards. Hey there, Yoichi. Indeed. What's this? You brought a friend along with you, Poochie. This is my trusty bow, Goldenfire, the most powerful in all the land. Guarding is rather dull work, so I pass the time practicing archery. I'll show you what I can do. What's this? Nicely shot, sir. Pretty good, eh? There's not a target Goldenfire and I can't hit. Now, my friends, why don't you have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Look! The sacred flames of the Phoenix statues burn once more. But I don't think you'd know what I meant, Poochie. Go talk to that heavy-set partner of mine over there for details. Already done. Suffice it to say, the statue's flames should never go out. However, they had been out until recently. Then, on the night when that moon suddenly rose, I heard a roar from Shinshu Field, and the flames suddenly lit up again. Why do they keep going out and back on? Is it some ill omen? At any rate, now I can give this sign by firing a flaming arrow. That's the sign to lower the big drawbridge on the far bank. I was guarding the city checkpoint when suddenly the order was given to close the city. They raised the drawbridge before I even had time to get back in. But I can shoot a flaming arrow to signal them to lower it again. Now that the Phoenix statue's flames are back. Still, I have nothing to look forward to back in the city. I mean, I'm not cut out to be a city guard. I really want to be an adventurer and do magnificent things. Well, perhaps we can aid the conundrum a little bit. Because we need that bridge lowered. Bullseye! That ought it. I'm thinking maybe I did a bad. Well, at least the bridge survived. What in the world? This is terrible! Nothing like this has ever happened before. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Oh no! I just remembered I have business to attend to back in the city. Well, seeing how the bridge is back down and all, I better get back to my guarding job in the city. And I'm not just saying that only to disappear on some adventure. Yoichi, the greatest archer, would never dream of such an act. Well, goodbye and good luck. I think he might be out to disappear on some adventure. I could be mistaken. Wow, you slept through that?
What happened? When did the drawbridge come down? Jeez, I missed the big moment while I was sleeping.
Indeed you did. Well, that happened. Let's go vining. This vine trail is actually quite long. Three, 4. Where's the next one? Aha! So the first one's not so bad. However, the next length of the journey is actually 10 buds long. So, if you haven't been investing strictly in ink, be sure to use one of those Infinity Stones. That should be enough. Woo! Aha! Also, nighttime doesn't serve me. Yay! How to make our way back. Digging up stuff along the way. Some fish for the raccoons. Some water for the fire. Seeds for the piglets. Or the borlets. I always feel like I'm missing something here. I never am, but I always feel like I am. Oh well. I make my way back up to the top. Alright, let's examine our handiwork. Maybe we can clean up the mess a little. And that'll clear up the debris. Some seeds for the nightingales. Yay! Let's clean up this side too. And you! That's better. Now, rather than wondering what happened to what destroyed the checkpoint, they're going to wonder, where did it disappear to? Still, looks far better than the rubble. Hoorah! Alright, off to the city. Oh? I don't know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Wait a second. That's a good question. Indeed. This is impressive. Yeah. Yeah, it might not be his. Regardless, though, we're going to do here what we did in Taka Pass. And that in the next town there is an upgrade for us to find. It's a powerful one at that. Because, well, our new weapon, it is described as being a very powerful blade. And it is, technically. It's also crap, but it is technically powerful. Now we have a new enemy to explain this on. So basically, the rundown would be that Tsubigari is just as powerful as the devout beads and the divine retribution according to the numbers. It has an attack power of 1. If we upgrade it, it'll be 1.3. But the glaives attack via charging. So we sacrifice range and speed for raw power. These charging, anecdotally from what I've seen, basically triples their attack power, which brings it on par with the Infinity Judge. That being said, though, the Infinity Judge still strikes faster. So we're going to use it for this fight. Like that! Away with you, punk! Hoorah! Tsubigari just kind of looks better on her back, that's why I switched to it. Little personal preference. Let's not worry about that, let's worry about going this way. Leapfrogging some water. We could fill up the barrel, but I don't know why you might need or want to. Sure, it'll come in later. As in the interim, we found our sapling. Just needs a drink. Hooray! That's better. Alright. Now with that curse zone out of the way, we can actually reach the city. Turn right. Yay! Oh. The what now? Ah. It doesn't look so sunken, it just looks beached. Ah. Alright. Yes, I agree. Let's go. After feeding the birds, of course. Oh, some other local fauna. Cow. Moo. Hooray! We could fight this scroll and encounter a new enemy, which apparently I'm going to do. Going up! I didn't mean to do that. Well, that happened. I didn't mean to fight them, but oh well. Suppose we should probably take a moment and actually look at the enemy list after investing this praise. We now cannot acquire any more ink pots. Let's see here. Travel guide. About that mother tree. Right. Bestiary! So far we've encountered black imps. God, it is the most fearsome imp tales abound of their evil nature. The skulls they manipulate are said to be those of human victims. The act of drawing them is thought to bring doom on anyone's house. Exercising the skulls with the brush before viewing is advised. If you've no brush, use a finger and draw a slash through them. Our new recent enemy, the Headless Guardian. The Headless Guardian statue possessed by the spirit of a rapscallion. Searching for his head at night, he may knock on your very door, shouting, "Give me back my head or I'll take yours instead!" That sounds pleasant. Ah, the Bell Guardian. Possessed by the sadness of a monk who disliked the sound of the temple bell, the statue digs underground and sounds a bell in search of his lost head. Jump if you hear, "Give me back my head." Jumping makes him lose sight of the target, return underground. Then there's the chimeras we ran into in the Gale Shrine. Disguising itself as a kettle to fool onlookers, this creature is composed of parts from many others. It is said to have been transformed from an ordinary kettle by evil. It cannot be damaged when inside the kettle part. The legend says that repeated hits make the color drain, and all you have to do is slash it in two and watch it vanish. Then we had the fire eyes in the moon cave. This gigantic wheel is said to display a giant eye in its center. Legends say that viewing the demon causes one's eyes to boil. No one has been brave enough to view one, but one curious woman waited with her door ajar until the rumbling sound started. Afraid, she prayed. The gods answered her plea with divine wind that put out the fire. People now write Amaterasu's wind on their doors for protection. Have the ice elf, which we also met in the moon cave. A woman who made frigid comments was bound to a demon wheel. Now icy, she rolls through the city streets, freezing those with open mouths. Smoke a pipe or use inferno to burn this evil foe. Oh yeah, Crimson Helm. For 100 years, this leader of all evil in Taka Pass has waged war with the forces of the Gale Shrine. It boasts long swords and armor. Beneath the shell, the true body lies hidden among burning flames. To expose the body, the shell must be removed or destroyed. Even unarmored, the rolling flames make it difficult to approach. A divine wind can extinguish the flames to expose its true form. This one over here is good old Orochi. Serpent banished 100 years ago by Shiranui and Nagi. Each head has an elemental power. Earth, wind, fire, water, poison, and thunder, light, and darkness. The bell on its back tolls 108 times, once for each desire of its sacrifice. Legend has it that avoiding attack and making it drink 8 purification sake when angered was Nagi's technique. The waterhead is angered by attacking while bathing. Thunder is angered by losing sight of its target. Poison and wind attacks can be countered with wind. This was Nagi's strategy. Hoorah! What new treasures had we encountered? Dragon statue! Pearls! And that Kutami pottery. And animals. We have encountered cows! Scare-feeding bovines are stronger than they look. Adorbs. Yay! And we fed all the mice, we fed all the nightingales, as well as the sparrows and chickens, so we won't be seeing any more of them. Back to adventure. Right through this tunnel. The tunnel does not bring us to adventure, it brings us to shortcuts. We have returned to Madame Fawn's place. So, now we have a shortcut to Agata Forest. We'll likely need it at some point. So for the interim, it's time to make our way to the city.
Passing by many spots of trouble. We'll be back for them.
In the meantime, we have a new foe to deal with. You're supposed to use the wind to blow him around, but I have a better idea. Thanks, Mouse. Please respond. Really? Clear off. Now I'm annoyed. That being said, one good block from the Infinity Judge will just kill them. This is what I was trying to do, but no. It's really my biggest gripe with this version of the game. These mouse controls are not very responsive sometimes. However, drifting back into the game, it would seem something's amiss with the city. Yeah, it does. Maybe we can brighten the place up a little. No, we cannot. Oh, this is terrible. The water dragon is causing so much trouble out in the sea. It's gotten to the point where I can't procure any goods to sell. There used to be tons of fish both in Hiroshima and here in the city. But the water dragon's antics have scared them all away. Price of fresh fish has gone through the roof. So yeah, if you have any fish to sell, this is the guy to sell it to. You don't need to buy anything from him. The merchant we actually came to see is this one over here.
Hey there, mutt. What are you doing out here in a mist like this? Now's hardly the time to be wandering around Sand City. Not since that mist arrived so suddenly. Cursed Zone's appearance hasn't helped matters either. Queen Amiko's gone and shut herself up in her palace. And everyone else is hiding out inside their homes. Shouldn't it be the job of our leader to help us through this? Anyway, business is slow to say the least. If you've been sent to do the shopping, then get it over with.
So, what are we here to buy? The 7 strike. That is all. Don't want to buy the gold dust yet. For we have the gold dust. Now the 7 strike, well, it's, on its base hitting strength is slightly less than the Infinity Judge. So the Infinity Judge is at, 32, or 3.2. 7 strikes will be at 2.9 once we've applied our dust. You know, but then you remember, you charge this thing up for almost triple the hitting strength. We have ourselves a good weapon now. I'll make short work of them fools. Which we will do next time. Till then, later.